Hello students, today we are going to talk about a grammar topic that is determiners. So first of all we should know which words are called determiners and what are their usage and how do we use them in different sentences. So before introducing it, let's look at the sentences which are given in this slide, and you must be watching that some of the words they have been put in boxes. So let's see what is given. They are going for a picnic tomorrow. Radhika is my younger sister. Please distribute these sweets among your friends. Now let's see in the first sentence. Article is in this thing put in a box, and it is referring to the picnic. Picnic is what? It is a noun and it is limiting. We are talking about one picnic, right? So it is limiting the word noun. Now come to the next sentence. My younger sister. Here this is a noun phrase, younger sister, and my word is telling something about my younger sister. That is, whose younger sister? My. It means ownership, possessiveness. So my word is telling us about the possessiveness. Next one is these sweets. These word is telling us about the sweets, and this is limiting the word sweets, that these particular sweets we are talking about. And next one is your friends. Now here your word is again telling us about the possessiveness. So all these words which are limiting or which are telling us specifically about the nouns, they all are called determiners, right? So let's see. Determiners are words placed in front of a noun to make it clear what the noun refers to. Next one, a few more examples are there. Can I have some chocolates, please? That dog is barking again. Which book are you reading right now? So here, some, that, and which. These are the words which are referring to different nouns. So they all are determiners. Next one is, take a look at the following sentence. Our new house is expensive. In this sentence, our is a determiner, whereas new is an adjective. In this particular sentence, you can see that there are two words which are telling us about the noun house. They are our and new, out of which our is a determiner, whereas new is an adjective. You must be thinking that how adjectives and determiners are different. So let's discuss about this, that how these can be differentiated and what are the uses of them. A determiner and an adjective can be differentiated in many ways. Look at the first difference. An adjective qualifies a noun. It means it tells the quality of the noun. He is a quiet boy. Here, quiet word is telling us the quality of the boy, that he is quiet, peaceful, right? Whereas most, in the other example, most boys love watching cricket. Here, most word is limiting the noun. It is not telling the quality of the noun. So that's why this is determiner. Look at the next difference. The form of an adjective can change. Like we have read about different degrees of adjectives, and these 3 degrees can be used according to the kind of comparison in the sentences, like big, bigger, biggest, similarly good, better, best. These are the different degrees of adjectives. Means adjectives can change their form, whereas determiners never change their form. They are having the same form, like some, many, few, his, her. These are always same. Next one, an adjective is placed before the noun or as a complement of a noun. For example, a thick book or the book is thick. You can see the position of thick in the sentence. It can be put before the noun, or it can be put even in the end of the sentence. Okay. So the placement or the position of the adjective can change, but the determiners have got the position only before a noun. For example, few boys, second goal, that is always placed before a noun. So these are some of the differences between adjectives and determiners. Now we are going to talk about different kinds of determiners, different categories of determiners. They are articles, demonstratives, quantifiers or number expressions, possessives, interrogatives, and distributives. So let's discuss about them separately. First of all, we are going to talk about articles. These are of two kinds, definite and indefinite. Articles are a, an, and the, out of which a and an are called indefinite or general articles, whereas the is called a definite article, which is used to refer the noun specifically. For example, the visitors are coming. Here, we are talking about specific visitors, so that's why it is a specific article. Whereas a box of chocolate was eaten by Lance. Here, is used as general article. And let's see the use of indefinite articles when something is mentioned the first time. Means, suppose, how do we use or an? When we are mentioning something first time and it is in general we are talking about. For example, I met a smart doctor. Here means any doctor. We are not talking about a particular doctor. Okay. And and an are always used before a singular noun, singular countable noun. A is used before a consonant sound, whereas an is used before a vowel sound. For example, a dog, a pilot, a university. Look at this particular word university. Here it is a vowel. University is starting with a vowel, but it is not having the sound of vowel, whereas it is having the sound of y, university. So that's why a has to be put before this particular word. And an, you can see some of the examples have been given: an elephant, an orange, an athlete. Now the use of definite article, that is the. When we mention a thing another time, means first time, suppose you can see the example, I live in a house. Now we are talking about the same house. The house is quite old and has 4 bedrooms. Second use, when the subject is unique. For example, moon, sun, earth, these are the unique bodies in the universe, so we will be using the before them. Next one is with superlative degrees. She is the best singer in the class, right? So with superlative degree also we use the before it. Besides this, with countries that have plural names, kingdom or republic. For example, the Netherlands, the USA, we always use the before these words. With rivers, seas, oceans and deserts, with their names also, even with the names of newspapers and magazines also, we put the before them. For example, the Sahara Desert, the Pacific Ocean, the Tribune, the Indian Express. This is the way we are using the in sentences. Now the next kind of determiners is demonstratives. These are singular or plural. Singular ones are this and that. Plural ones are these or those. Just look at the examples. This pair of shoes is mine. So here, this is demonstrative determiner. I think that girl is their leader. Here, that is demonstrative determiner. Next kind is quantifiers. Quantifiers are the determiners which determine the quantity of the noun. Quantity means how much or how many, right? So some of the examples have been given over here: few, much, most, some, any, more, little, many, a lot of, other, enough, such. Used with a noun to show the amount of something, कि कितनी है कोई चीज़. And particularly when we are using them in a sentence, we should know that whether those have to be used with countable nouns or uncountable nouns or with both of them. For making that more clear, let's talk about this concept also. Countable nouns, we all know that the names or the things which we can count, those are called countable nouns. For example, here also it is given car or cars. And countable nouns, they all have singular form as well as plural form. Uncountable nouns are those nouns which cannot be counted, and they will not be having any different form. They will be having only one form. For example, sugar, water, petrol, these all are uncountable nouns. Let's see how the quantifiers are used. Like many. Many is used only with countable noun and it is used with plural. Right? I have many books. Much. Much is used, always used with uncountable noun. I don't have much time. Time is also uncountable. A lot of. A lot of can be used with countable as well as uncountable. If it is countable, then it will be a plural one. I have a lot of books. And uncountable, I have a lot of time. Then is little. Little is used with uncountable noun. I have a little or little time. And a few or few is always used with countable nouns. For example, I have a few or few books. A lot or a lot of. Only use it after a verb not followed by a noun. That is for a lot. And if we are using a lot of, we have to use plural noun, plural countable noun, right? I like running a lot. I have a lot of friends. Now, a few more examples are there. Some students are not in their proper uniform. Some is also a quantifier which can be used with both countable as well as uncountable nouns. And when it is used with countable noun, it should be a plural one. Similarly, most student teachers are staying at library. So here, most is also a quantifier. Next kind of determiners is possessives. Possessives means when we are talking about that something belongs to someone. For example, my, your, his, her, its, our, their. We can make a sentence, my friend is very cute. Your bag is lying here. His work is very good. Her project is wonderful. The dog wags its tail. Our classroom is beautiful. Their house is nice. So these are the different ways to use the different possessives. A few more examples are there. My brother John will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So what is the this thing possessive here? His. I will show you our new pet. Here possessive is our. Next one, cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers simply the counting we use along with the nouns. For example, I have got one pair of nice shoes. Okay, 30 students have come today. So simply when we are using counting in sentences before a noun, those all are cardinal numbers. Next one, ordinal numbers are used to show the position of someone or something in series. For example, I got first prize in the competition. She was standing at the last position in the line. So these are ordinal numbers which are used to show position in a series. Next one is distributives. These are also the kind of determiners. For example, both, either, each, all, half, neither, every. These all are telling us the how much or how a word referring singly without exception to the member of a group. For example, both. Both the students were punished in the class. Both the students, or either. Either, when do we use either? When we are talking about one option out of two choices. Okay, either you can write a poem or a story. In this way, we have to use these distributives. Each child will get the gift. So Distributives are also used as determiners in the sentences. Next and the last kind is interrogative determiners, and these are used in interrogative sentences. And for example, which and whose, these are the two interrogative determiners. For example, which color do you want? Whose bag is lying here? We have to be particular that these interrogative determiners should be used before a noun, then only those will be interrogative determiners. Otherwise, the same words can be used as interrogative pronouns also. So, these have to be used before a nouns. So, these are the different kinds of determiners we have discussed, and in detail also we will be doing a number of exercises in our practice book. And that's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.